Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that is going to make you sweat. And now, today's fearless players, wearing the burning blue from Southwest Middle School, it's Mike from Southwest Middle School, Brett Bullet Bailey. And in the panoramic purple from Southwest Middle School, Lethal Lizzie Neal. Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today, our players will be competing in 4 spectacular events, and after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the Aggro Crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now remember, all of our events here on Guts are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt director and stunt spotters with them at all times, so please do not try this at home. Now you're going for the rebound, crashing the boards with David Robinson, Dennis Rodman, and Akeem. No way, you say? Well, in our new event, the Re is yours. A new elastic sports event here on Guts. Let's go to our referee, Maura Quirk, for the rules. Mo!
Hi there, Mike. At the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will jump off their aerial bridge towards the center post. Players will have 7 chances to grab the rebound. The player with the most rebounds wins. Mike?
All right, so our players getting up on that aerial bridge, getting ready as they hang from those elastic cords. 30 feet in the air, looks like they are ready for the first rebound.
On your mark, get set.
All right, well, what goes down must come up as our players battle for that first rebound. No one getting that one. They're set and ready for number 2.
On your mark, get set.
Who's gonna get there first, folks? The fantasy coming alive, oh, right there. Oh, what a fight! As Brett coming back with that one. What a battle, folks.
On your mark, get set.
This is gonna be a battle all event long. As you see, look at those gentlemen grabbing for it, and Blue took it out of Red's arms. Oh, people.
On your mark, get set.
We got a competition like no other right here on Rebound. Say hello to Rebound, folks. They got 3 more to go, folks. And our players.
On your mark, get set.
Who's gonna get there first this time? Taking strength. Oh, yeah. And that's all Red. All Red holding on to that one. Getting back and putting that in his bucket. We got a couple more coming up.
On your
Looks
mark,
like they're ready.
get set.
All right. Well, grabbing it is one thing. Holding on is another, folks. As they went after rebound number 6, we will have 1 more rebound. Who's gonna end up with this one?
On your mark, get set.
That whistle means hit the boards as our players go up and Red taking on that one again. What a fantastic competition. Let's go to Mo for the results.
Well, in first place was Brett in red with 3 rebounds. In second place, Mike in blue with 2. In third place, Lizzie in purple with none.
You want to talk power, you want to talk competition, you want to talk about sky high. Look at these athletes as they go up for the rebound, battling for that rebound. Who's going to get it? It's going red, it's going blue, it's going red, it's going blue. Who's going to get it? Oh, yeah, I think Blue's taking it back up to his bridge. What a competition on that last event. And we have got Brett right here by me. Excellent work on that last event. Now, how did that feel?
Great.
Now, you took home 3 rebounds on that one. You were battling Mike on a couple of them. What was your strategy at that point?
Just to get as high as I can and grab the ball away from everybody.
All right, let's take a look at the replay. And I want you to describe to us what you see right there. You're going up right here.
Yeah, I'm going up trying to grab the ball, and I pull it away.
And it's kicking off your legs right there a little bit.
And I grab back on.
And you grab back onto it and get back up onto the bridge. Excellent work for Brett on that one. Let's go and see where we stand. Mo?
Well, Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Brett in red. In second place, and Mike actually got 1 rebound, not 2. He has 200 points in second place. In third place, Lizzie in purple with 100 points.
I got a feeling about this one today, folks. It's going to be beautiful. Now it's time for Spill Your Guts.
Mike Air Esmond is a 13-year-old trumpet player. When Mike isn't winning medals blowing his horn, he's playing hockey or skating. For Air, guts equals flexibility.
Well, flexibility is what our players going to need in our next event. It is called Tornado Run. And it brings all the fury of nature into the Extreme Arena. Tornado Run is a cross-country race through all sorts of terrains. We've got rivers to cross, a rocking earthquake. Our players are going to climb up and over, jungle vines to fight through, and after that, a treacherous swamp fog waiting to bog our players down. Who will survive to the finish? Let's go to Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will race around our track. Players must go through or over every obstacle, and penalties will be added for any violations. First player over the finish line wins. Players, on your mark, get set.
There's a bad moon rising and the storm has started as our players getting through the river. It looks like Brett out in front in red. Mike right behind him and Lethal Lizzie right behind. They dive through the jungle vines. Diving through the first portion, they've got to get over, up and over the jungle vines. Using their strength. Jumping down first, it's Mike, then Brett. Looks like Mike into the fog. Mike out of the fog. Mike in first. Brett coming through next. And Lethal Lizzie finding her way through the fog, coming across. Let's go to Mo for the results, Mo.
In first place was Mike in blue. In second place, Brett in red. In third place, Lizzie in purple.
All right, so let's take a look as Mike taking the first place, coming back in this event as our players go through the river, trying to keep their balance. Brett out in front as we turn into our second turn. But Mike taking first place in that event. Now, how did it feel to go head-to-head with everyone?
Oh, it's really great. I'm just lucky that Brett slipped and I got first place.
All right, let's take a look at the jungle vines on the replay, and you can describe to us what happened here.
Brett was going for one. I just dived to the other. Brett had a little lead. Got off balance. I just got out that rope quicker.
Now, did it take some strength to climb up there?
Yeah, I just felt like just jumping down. And he lost his balance up there, and I got a quick start off. And I just got off.
All right, so you come off of the jungle vines now, you jump down. What's going through your mind right here?
Just run.
And was it hard to see through the swamp?
Staggered and I almost fell, but I got through.
You got through and you took first place, and that's Mike. First place, 300 points for that. So let's check out where we stand on the leaderboard right now. Mo.
Well, right now, Mike, we have a tie in first place. Both Mike in blue and Brett in red have 500 points. And in third place with 200 points, Lizzie in purple.
Well, folks, talk about head-to-head. We're going to be spilling some guts, so stick around. We'll be back in a flash. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? The Extreme Arena all whacked up and fired up for our next event, but right now it's time for Spill Your Guts.
Brett Bullet Bailey can't get enough of street hockey. When he's forced to give the puck a rest, 13-year-old Bullet wins basketball trophies. For Brett, guts equals overcoming obstacles.
All right, and so we are ready for our next event. Hang 10 is going to take place here in our pool, and we're going to give our players a surfboard, and they're going to try to hold on through some rollicking waves. Let's go to Mo and check out our rules. Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, each player will have 30 seconds to collect as many buoys as they can. Our players must keep the buoys on their arms, and the player with the most buoys wins. I think we're ready? No, we're still waiting for our buoys,
All right, so
Mike.
the buoys are dropping into the water, making sure we have 10 of them for Mike, who is tied for first place with Brett going into this event. He's got 30 seconds to see how many he can pick up, and it looks like he is ready now.
We're ready now. On your mark, get set.
All right, and so those waves, not easy to battle through. You got to paddle, hold on, and grab as many buoys as you can, and trying to hold on to that surfboard while those waves knock you all around. Not easy, as you can see, those waves pushing Mike up against the wall. He's falling off his board. He has about 4 buoys right now in 6 seconds. He's got to hustle near those other ones. Looks like about 6, folks. Time running out. Will he grab that 7th? Holding on. All right, of course, now I am not exactly sure how many he had there. Let's go to Mo and find out what the results were for Mike.
Well, Mike collected 7 buoys.
All right, so Mike got 7 buoys. Let's take a look at the replay. And you can see those waves. Not easy to see as the waves crashing all over him, right off the board right there. And holding on, trying to paddle his way through, but he held on to his board as he continued to grab as many buoys as he could. And there's Mike after his event getting dried off right there. And Brett will be stepping up next. If we're going to remain with a tie between Brett and Mike, Brett must get 7. Looks like he's ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so right here on Guts, Brett crashing. Look at those waves. And those waves, folks, they can get up to 3 and 4 feet high. We have turned our Guts pool into a raging ocean, and it is not fun and frolic in these waves, not at all. Those rollicking waves can knock you all over the place. And so going to the corner, picking up another one. 3 seconds left. He's going to have to hustle to reach those last 2. He might have it, folks. He might just have 7 there. Oh, it looks like it, but we'll have to go to Mo and find out.
Brett collected 8 buoys, Mike.
So Brett, the first place tie, won't stick after this one as he goes towards those buoys. And you watch him fall off right there. Brett only had 2 buoys at this point, but went back, battling his way, got 6 more. The challenge was to get more than 7. He definitely rose to that challenge and got 8, and Lizzie will be up next.
On your mark, get set.
All right, so Lizzie going into this event with 200 points, needs a good finish. And you can see, folks, her kicking with her legs, trying to paddle with her arms. It looks like she has 3 right now. She's got 15 seconds left. She's having trouble with the board right here. She's fallen off, trying to make her way through those waves. That's a shot of the wave ball. Looks like she has a lot of buoys, though, there, folks. She could take first place. She's hustling towards the last couple of buoys right here, folks. 2 seconds, time running out. Will she reach that last one? Oh, folks, so you can see having some trouble right there at the last buoys, trying to remain on the board and hold on to each of those buoys as she went. We will go to Mo and find out just how many she had. Mo.
Well, Lizzie lost 2 of her buoys at the very end, leaving her with 7 buoys. So that puts Brett in first place, and tied in second place, Mike and Lizzie.
All right, so let's take a look at the replay right here. Actually, we're going to go to the interview. We have Lizzie right here, and that looks crazy in there with that water.
It is.
Now, is it difficult to hold on to the board while those waves are crashing all around you?
Yeah, because they knock them out of your hand and it's hard to hold on to them.
Okay, you had 9. Let's take a look at the replay right here. You can describe to us what happened right here because you tied for second. What happened right here?
The waves moved out. It knocked them out of my hand and I fell off the board and the waves hit my hand and it made me.
All right, so falling off just at the end. Okay, so Lizzie tied for second. Let's see how many points she got for that last round. Mo.
Well, Mike, right now, Brett is in the lead with 800 points, and in second place, Mike in blue with 700 points. In third place, Lizzie in purple with 400 points.
All right, so our players getting a little wet in that last event, and right now it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Lethal Lizzie O'Neill is an excitable 13-year-old who loves gymnastics and baseball. When Lizzie isn't getting pumped up for a gymnastics meet, she's thinking up wild and crazy things to do. For Lethal Lizzie, guts equals excitement.
Well, I hope our players are ready for our next event, because imagine Emmitt Smith going for a touchdown. He's hit, and all of a sudden there's a fumble. He's running for the, oh, bang. Oh, well, let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will have 45 seconds to recover as many fumbles as possible. Players may grab more than 1 football at once, and only the footballs in each player's basket will be counted. The player with the most recoveries wins. Mike?
All right, so our players, 45 seconds on the clock, and they look suited up and ready to go.
Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, so 45 seconds as a foot, and right into the purple's hands, that first one. Blue looks like they have one also. You're pushing and pulling your way to every loose ball in this event right here, folks. You got to react to the bounce immediately, and purple reacting very quickly. That's Lizzie. It's Mike and Blue going for another couple right she's got 4. Red with 3. Blue with 4. Lizzie with 5. She needs the first place points in this one. Both red and blue both have 4. Blue without 5. Purple with 7. Blue with 6. Red with 5. Blue's gonna have to put that win in. Oh, folks! Right there at the end. Purple with, I believe, 7. I saw that blue right at the buzzer was reaching for a football and missed. We will find out in the official results whether that last miss will cost him points. Let's go to Mo.
It did. Lizzie pipped him to the post. She got 7 recoveries. That put her in first place and tied in second place with 6 recoveries each. Mike in blue and Brett in red.
All right, so Lizzie just edging out our other gentleman working here today. That's Brett in red, as backpedaling as he put one into the basket right there for himself. And you take a look at Mike right here. Oh, just struggling to get that football right there, getting pulled in the opposite direction and coming back to the basket. Time was running out right there. Gets another one. Oh, and boom, 2 right there. Great work. But the best work for that event was with Lizzie. And Lizzie, have you played football before?
No.
So what was it like to get out here and scramble around on the ground for that?
It was really exciting because, and then another part was really hard because people were pulling at the exact same time.
We're going to take a look at the replay, and I want you to describe for us what happens right here in the replay as you took first place in this event. So what's happening right here?
It's kind of hard because people are going both directions and you try to go for a ball and they go the other direction.
Was it difficult for you to hold on while you were rushing back to the basket?
Yes, it was. It was very difficult.
All right, so first place points for Lizzie in that one. 7 footballs in her basket. Let's go to Mo and see where we stand right now. Mo.
Well, Mike, Brett in red is still in the lead with 1,000 points. In second place, Mike in blue with 900 points. In third place, Lizzie in purple with 700 points.
Well, there you go, folks. You can run, but you can't hide from the crag. Our biggest challenge coming up right there, folks. Smoke, snow, and a whole lot of other surprises for our players. The crag coming up. Welcome back to Guts with the Extreme Arena. Extremely excited for our next event, the Aggro Crag. We have had a terrific competition all day long. Mike and Brett going head-to-head in those first 2 events, and then Lizzie coming back in fumble, doing great. It's been a great competition so far. The Aggro Crag right behind me, about to come up. Let's go to Mo first and check out our leaderboard standings. Mo.
After 4 events, Brett in red is in the lead with 1,000 points. Close behind is Mike in blue with 900 points. And in third place with 700 points, Lizzie in purple.
So all of our players at least taking 1 first place in our first 4 events. Take a look at the replay right here, the highlights, as Mike and Brett go battling for that basketball rebound. Mike taking that one. And then Brett coming back. Oh, these guys were battling for those rebounds all event long. And Brett took first place in that one. And then we come into Tornado Run, where Mike drops off the jungle vines first, and Brett following him right behind. But Mike came across the finish line first in that event. Brett in second. And then we go right into Hang 10. As you see, Brett, our red player, battling for, he got a good start, but he loses his balance right there, trying to get the buoys back on that one. And then we go into our fumble event, where Lizzie took first place finish in that one, putting a couple of footballs right there in her basket. Fantastic finish for her. And right now our players are getting ready for the Aggro Crag event, our biggest challenge yet for our players. And beginning at our 6-foot rock ledge boulder canyon, our players will begin their race up that mountain, and they can trigger obstacles like floods, water blasts, avalanches, snowstorms, loose ledges, rolling rocks, all while they try to climb to the peak of that mountain, locking in on our final actuator as the winner of the Aggro Crag event. The sound and fury of a living mountain, smoking and breathing, asking for our players. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
Okay, so only 300 points, the difference between our first place player and our third place player going into this event. And let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this final event, the Aggro Crag. Third place being 375 points, second 550, and first place 725 points. So, our competition far from over. Our biggest challenge about ready to go. Let's kick it off, Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, and so that whistle means begin the climb up Boulder Canyon as they try to hit each of them. Oh, that's Lizzie falling in purple en route to her first actuator. That's Mike in blue hitting his second actuator, and the smoke comes. That's Brett hitting his third actuator. Lizzie on her third. Lizzie hitting her fourth, and Mike continuing his climb. Brett in red. It looks like Lizzie. Lizzie in purple. Brett in red. Oh, it's going to be a close finish first. Looks like red. That's Brett in red. In second, it's going to be Lizzie. And coming in third, finishing his climb, will be Mike Air Esmond. Let's go to Mo and find out if that's official. Mo. We're going over the official results from Mo. Mo.
Mike, in first place on the Aggro Crag, Brett in red. In second place, Lizzie in purple. In third place, Mike in blue.
All right, so the Aggro Crag, you take a look at the replay right here as Mike en route to his first actuator falls down right here, but locks in on actuator number 1 at Boulder Canyon, a treacherous start to our mountain. And then the rocks come tumbling down on all 3 of our players, and right here, Brett was in the lead. Lizzie right behind, but Brett, struggling and getting up there, locking in a first place. First place points for him means 725 points. So let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo.
Well, Mike, the Aggro Crag made it very close today. In third place, Lizzie in purple with 1,250 points. With 1,275 points. In second place, Mike in blue. Our winner today, Brett in red, 1,725 points. Mike.
And so our players getting set on our awards platform. The bronze going to Lizzie. Lethal Lizzie showing her lethal ability in fumble. The silver going to Mike, a fierce competitor all day long. And the gold medal, ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, that is Brett the Bullet. Give him a piece of that rock for him to show everyone. He earned it today, folks. This man winning the Aggro Crag event and winning our competition. Great competitors, no ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes. Who reminds you that on Planet Reebok there are no boundaries.
Recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.